May 2025 Visa Bulletin Predictions, and Green Card Backlog Updates. The Visa Bulletin provides essential updates on green card availability, helping applicants track their progress in employment-based and family-sponsored categories. The April 2025 Visa Bulletin indicates cautious advancement of priority dates, with fewer employment-based visas available compared to the previous year. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, U.S. Immigration News. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we're going to talk about, if you're interested in this topic, please pay attention and watch the video through the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. For millions of individuals waiting for green cards in both employment-based and family-based categories, the Visa Bulletin serves as a crucial guide in understanding when they might be able to proceed with their immigration process. The U.S. Department of State provides monthly updates on priority dates, which determine when applicants can move forward with filing and receiving approval for their green cards. The April 2025 Visa Bulletin has been officially released, offering insight into current backlogs and future movement in various green card categories. According to the State Department, they plan to advance the cutoff dates cautiously to assess demand at the beginning of fiscal year 2025, following a similar approach taken in fiscal year 2024. However, the department has also indicated that fewer employment-based visa numbers will be available in fiscal year 2025 compared to previous year, which could lead to slower movement or potential retrogression in certain categories. Family-based categories, Visa Bulletin. Predictions for May 2025. The family-sponsored preference categories continue to experience significant wait times, with progress varying by category and country. The following predictions reflect estimated movement and final action dates for May 2025. F. 1 unmarried adult sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. Mexico, expected to advance 6 to 8 weeks. Philippines, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. All other countries, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. F. 2A, spouses and minor, unmarried sons and daughters of lawful permanent residents. Mexico, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. All other countries, expected to advance 1 to 2 weeks. F. 2B, unmarried adult sons and daughters of lawful permanent residents. Mexico, expected to advance 6 to 8 weeks. Philippines, expected to have little or no movement. All other countries, expected to have little or no movement. F3, married adult sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. Mexico, expected to advance 4 to 6 weeks. Philippines, expected to advance 3 to 4 weeks. All other countries, expected to advance 3 to 4 weeks. F4, brothers and sisters of U.S. citizens. Mexico, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. India, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. Philippines, expected to advance 3 to 4 weeks. All other countries, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. Numerical limits for family-based preference categories. The family-sponsored green card system is subject to annual numerical limits set by U.S. immigration law. The total number of family-sponsored preference visas is 226,000 per year, divided among the following categories. Z-notation spot F1, unmarried adult sons and daughters of U.S. citizens, 23,400 visas, plus any unused numbers from the F4 category. Z-notation spot F2, spouses and children, and unmarried sons and daughters of LPR's 114,200 visas, plus any additional numbers from the worldwide family preference level. 1. F2A, spouses and children of LPR's 77% of the total F2 allotment, with 75% exempt from per-country limits. 2. F2B, unmarried adult sons and daughters of LPR's 23% of the total F2 allotment. Z-notation spot F3, married sons and daughters of U.S. citizens, 23,400 visas, plus any unused numbers from the F1 and F2 categories. Z-notation spot F4, brothers and sisters of adult U.S. citizens, 65,000 visas, plus any unused numbers from the first 3 categories. Employment-based categories, Visa Bulletin. Predictions for May 2025. The employment-based green card backlog remains a pressing issue, particularly for nationals from India and China. The State Department has issued warnings that continued high demand in both the employment second and employment third categories could lead to retrogression in final action dates in the coming months to ensure that annual numerical limits are not exceeded. EB-1 priority workers. India, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. China, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. All other countries, expected to remain current. EB-2, members of professions holding advanced degrees or persons of exceptional ability. India, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. China, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. All other countries, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. EB-3, professionals and skilled workers. India, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. China, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. All other countries, expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks. Numerical limits for employment-based preference categories. Employment-based green cards are also subject to numerical limits, with a total of 140,000 visas available per year across the following categories. Zenotation Spot EB-1. Priority workers 28.6% of total visas, plus any unused numbers from the EB-4 and EB-5 categories. Zenotation Spot. Zenotation Spot EB-2. Advanced degree professionals and exceptional ability 28.6% of total visas, plus any unused EB-1 visas. Zenotation Spot EB-3. Skilled workers, professionals, and other workers 28.6% of total visas, with no more than 10,000 allocated to other workers. Zenotation Spot EB-4. Special immigrants 7.1% of total visas. Zenotation Spot EB-5. Investor program 7.1% of total visas, with 32% reserved for rural, high unemployment, and infrastructure investment projects. The 7% per country cap and its impact on backlogs. The U.S. immigration system places a 7% cap on the number of employment-based and family-sponsored visas that any single country can receive in a given year. This video results in severe backlogs for high-demand countries like India, China, Mexico, and the Philippines. As of June 2023, more than 1.2 million employment-based applicants were stuck in the green card backlog, with the vast majority being Indian-born professionals who have been working legally in the U.S. for years on temporary visas, such as H-1B. This backlog not only delays green card issuance, but also places their children at risk of aging out upon turning 21 years old, jeopardizing their ability to remain in the U.S. legally. Final thoughts on May 2025. Visa Bulletin Predictions. The May 2025 Visa Bulletin is expected to show slow but steady progress in most family-based and employment-based categories, with some potential retrogression in high-demand employment categories, such as EB-2 and EB-3 worldwide. Applicants should stay informed and consult with an immigration attorney for accurate legal guidance regarding their case. Backlogs remain significant, particularly for applicants from high-demand countries like India, China, Mexico, and the Philippines. While some family and employment-based categories may see slow movement, retrogression is possible in highly subscribed categories like EB-2 and EB-3. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
A 2025 Visa Bulletin Prediction and Green Card Backlog Updates. Visa Bulletin is a crucial resource for individuals waiting for green cards in employment-based and family-based categories, helping them track priority dates and determine when they can proceed with their applications. The U.S. Department of State issues the bulletin monthly, updating file election dates and dates for filing. The April 2025 Visa Bulletin indicates that the State Department will advance cutoff dates cautiously at the start of fiscal year 2025, similar to fiscal year 2024. However, fewer employment-based visas are available this year, which may lead to slower movement or retrogression in certain categories. Family-sponsored categories face significant wait times. The F1 category, unmarried adult children of US citizens, is expected to advance 6 to 8 weeks for Mexico and 2 to 3 weeks for other countries. F2A spouses and minor children of lawful permanent residents may move 2 to 3 weeks for Mexico and 1 to 2 weeks for others. F2B unmarried adult children of permanent residents could advance 6 to 8 weeks for Mexico but see little movement elsewhere. The F3 married adult children of US citizens and F4 sibling of US citizens. Categories are expected to move forward by 2 to 6 weeks depending on the country. The family-based green card system is capped at 246,000 visas per year, divided among 4 preference categories. Per country caps limit the number of visas any country can receive annually, contributing to long wait times for applicants from Mexico, India, China, and the Philippines. Employment-based categories are experiencing increasing backlogs. The EB1 priority workers category is expected to advance 2 to 3 weeks for India and China, while remaining current 4 other EB2 advanced degree professionals and EB3 skilled workers and professionals could see 2 to 3 weeks of movement, though demand remains high. Retrogression may occur in EB2 and EB3 worldwide. The 7% per country cap causes extreme wait times, particularly for Indian-born professionals on H-1B visas, many of whom face decades-long wait. As of June 2023, over 1.2 million employment-based applicants were in backlog. The growing delays put pressure on lawmakers to consider immigration reform that could ease visa wait times. With slow but steady progress in most categories, applicants should stay informed and consult with immigration attorney for guidance on their cases.